You suck, your business sucks, and you'll never be successful. How many people paid you $5 grand? You ever lied to anybody? Okay, real quick. Anything you see in here? It's over, bro. What's your belief system? You're married, yes, to a woman, or you let your wife wear pants? When I ask you for something and you don't give it to me, are you knowing that you're lying to me?
Lying?
You cannot move being this comfortable. But you be in the crib and your drawers just like, hey, yo. My job is to make you fail. My job is to make you quit. My job is to make you cry. But if you survive it, success is on the other side. Another edition of the Hot Seat. Man, this is very near and dear to my heart because I met the sweetest young lady. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I had a hard time cooking her, but I got it done, all right? Just 23-year-old in real estate. But she had some issues. And, you know, as a lot of people, your actual personal life will always affect your business life in some way. And it's hard to get around it. But this young lady has a path moving forward and I'm super proud of her, super excited. But you are gonna get so much from this episode because she's dealing with some things that I'm sure you're dealing with. But let's just get into it, man. This episode, as always, is powered by the most trusted entrepreneurship community in the world, the Morning Meetup. If you need information, you need inspiration, you need a network, you need to go to themorningmeetup.com right now. But before you do that, I need to see your thoughts in real time. Comment in real time how you feel during this episode. If you feel like I'm being a bully, let me know. If you feel like you going through the same thing she went through, say it in the comments. We want to see these comments going crazy. I actually read every single comment. And I want you to reply to other people's comments. I'm all about community. So I want you to start communicating, networking, arguing with other people in the comments as well, because I believe this is how we grow. You don't know it, but the most valuable part of this hot seat is the engagement that we get in the chat. That's what I call the comment section, the chat. So comment below. We want to see your thoughts in real time. Make sure you hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and share this with someone you love. Let's get into it. Welcome to the hot seat.
Thank you for having me.
You can put the mic closer. I want you to get comfortable, okay? You don't got to move up. You're just chilling. We're just in the living room, just kicking it.
Okay.
And what's your name?
So my name is Monet Brown. I live here in the Metro Atlanta area, and I'm a real estate investment agent. So essentially, I find off-market and some on-market properties for real estate investors.
A real estate investment agent. Oh, so you find real estate investors and you help them invest in real estate?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
So it's very similar to the concept of wholesaling real estate. But I'm licensed, so I feel like I do it on a more professional level, and I bring like a more unique like edge to it. So I don't like to use the term wholesaler all the time, depending on who I'm talking to. So I say real estate investment agent.
But you're a wholesaler?
Mm-hmm. Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I understand, and I do like the fact that you call it something else, because that does seem sexy. It doesn't seem like you're out here driving around looking at houses trying to figure out whose house you can.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Get for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, I don't do that.
No, why not?
No, a lot of the times I get deals from other agents. So some agents that I work with, if they're not familiar with wholesaling very well, and I say I'm a wholesaler, it can have like a negative connotation at times. So yeah, so I just say real estate investment agent, and I'm licensed too, so it flows.
That's good. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
So like, are you making money doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
You think so, or you are?
I am.
Okay, so tell me. Okay, 2024. How many deals?
This year I didn't do too well. I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself, but I did maybe like 13 deals.
That's a lot.
This year. Not compared to my other 2 years. It's very low.
What was your other 2 years?
So my first year that I started, I was with the brokerage. I did about 50.
50 deals?
I did.
All wholesale deals?
Yep.
What's your average assignment fee?
So the structure with the brokerage is a lot different than being on my own now. But I would say our average deal was about like 10,000, 8 to 10,000.
You would get 8 to 10,000?
No. So because I was under a brokerage, I only got a percentage. So we got 12% base And then we would get like bonuses on top of that.
12% of the wholesale deals that you find.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah.
a regular wholesaler gets 100% of that.
100%, or if they JV, like 50%.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why is it better being a licensed agent again?
So I had to be licensed to be under the brokerage. That's the only reason I even got my license. And then
Was the
now,
brokerage giving you deals?
yeah. So I only worked as like a sales agent for them.
Oh, you're an administrative assistant.
No.
No, I'm saying like they do the work, they give you the deal, and then you write the paperwork, you talk to the client and stuff. But
And I sell it.
I mean, but they already know they want to buy it.
No.
No?
No. So okay, so it was split up into like 2 teams. So there was acquisition agents and then there was disposition agents. So when you come in, you start as a disposition agent, which is how I started.
Got it.
Yes.
Disposition meaning, okay, acquisition saying, I'm going to find this house that's worth $100,000,
Mm-hmm.
but I can get it for 30,
Mm-hmm.
let's say. So the broker comes and says, hey, we got this house worth $100,000, but we got it under contract for 30.
Mm-hmm.
You now have to find somebody to buy it for the 30, correct?
More like 40, so we can make that 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, okay, we got it for 30. We're selling it in this brokerage for 40,000.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to find on your own in your own Rolodex of people to buy this property for 40,000.
Mm-hmm. And then that 10,000, I would get 12% of that.
Of the 10,000.
Yeah.
Which is like $1,200 on a $10,000 assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a pretty cool machine. What brokerage was that?
I don't know if I can say the name.
Okay, no. Are you still with them?
No.
Oh, you can say it. It doesn't matter. You ain't even with them no more. Forget them. You're not even there.
Okay, New Western.
Okay, shouts out to New Western. They
My
got a
NDA
machine
just,
going. I like it though.
They were, my NDA just ended with them. So I'm like, I was a little bit skeptical, but.
So you made like, what was your average assignment was between 5 and 10,000?
About 8 to 10.
Oh, and you JV'd.
Not with them. Not
No?
really. It didn't really like work that way. You just got like your commission.
How much was your average commission check? Around about.
I don't remember. I know how much I did that year though.
How much?
I did like 145.
That's good money.
Yeah, but like my volume for them was almost like 700. So I left like so much, I feel like, on the table.
Got it.
But it was okay because I learned a lot. But that's why I walked away, because I'm like, this is too easy for me to do.
Yeah.
By
And
myself.
what was the next year? The 140 that year?
Yeah, the next year I left them. I did like 130.
Which was last year?
Last year, 23.
You left them and went to another brokerage, or you left them and went on your own?
I went on my own.
And you made another $130. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess significantly less deals, but
yeah, it was like half the deals, but yeah, I kept a lot
probably
of it.
less than half though.
And the effort that I had to put in wasn't as much, really.
Yeah.
Because it was like I did maybe 2 to 3 deals on my own. For them, I had to do like 6 or 7.
Yeah, for sure. And then this year?
This year, I'm probably around like 85 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First off, I want to tell you, you're killing it.
Thank you.
And to be 23 years old, you are on a path to millions.
Thank you.
You're on the path. As long as you don't get distracted
and
you keep doing what you're doing, you are going to absolutely crush it.
Thank you.
So what do you think the biggest issue is now? You're finding the property and getting the assign, like you're locking in the contract first.
Yep.
And then now you're also finding other investors, right?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think your biggest issue is now?
I feel like this year I lost a lot of momentum, just through like personal stuff. So.
What do you do?
What did I do?
What do you do?
Who? No, I mean, I don't like to like look at other people for stuff like that.
Did you cheat?
I feel like it's more complicated. But it's
You lost a good one, brother. I don't know who it was. I don't know your name. You lost your good one. Dang, did that distract you? Did that throw you off?
it like gave me some emotional, because it was like new emotions, so I didn't always know how to handle it. And then I have my son this year. So
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, now I'm like, it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But during the time it was like tough. So like the first half of the year, I was maybe like passively working.
Hold on, he cheated while you were pregnant?
No, I don't really want to talk about that.
No, I'm just saying, well, it's not the relationship itself that I want to talk about. But in these experiences, that's a major part of throwing you off track.
Yeah.
So we got to face it and we got to deal with it. We got to understand what's happening emotionally.
Okay.
So not attacking the person, but I just want to know like what was going on emotionally.
I think there was just like emotional disconnect, really. I think because like it was, I'm younger than him, so, and I never really was like into being in relationships like that, so it caught me off guard that I even felt the way that I did.
Oh, first love.
I don't know. I mean,
you weren't like, this is like your first real long-term relationship. Oh yeah, man, that first love is every time. On it, Reese. On it, that first one?
Yeah.
Oh, when you don't normally do this. But then like it's something about this one person and you think you're gonna be with them forever and you're just not with them forever. Dang, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Something like that. So yeah, so it just threw me off. I didn't want to admit it though, because I'm like, nothing can get in the way of my money, but it sure
Something
did.
can for sure get in the way of your money, can't it?
Yeah, it sure did.
Wow. I mean, well, these are like lessons you have to learn when you're young.
Yeah.
And prayerfully, you're not dealing with the same situation where something emotionally can take you off path of where you're going professionally.
Yeah.
This bad. And, hurt is going to hurt. It just is what it is. There's nothing you can really do about your hurt. But what you can do is something about what you do with when you're hurt. What do you do with the hurt? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I just work. Like, I just try to go back to work.
Yeah.
And just put my energy into that. Like, I'm not
But in this case, you did not go back to work.
It took me a minute.
Yeah. Plus you had the baby.
Yeah, I think it was more like a lot of my pregnancy was just like, I was trying to just take care of myself, take care of my body and my mental. So I think I put a lot more into that. And I have good support, like, and he's not a bad person at all. Like, now we're good.
You think you'll be back together at some point?
I don't know.
Do you want to?
I've wanted to.
Is he an entrepreneur too?
We do the same thing.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, man, I'm getting a picture.
Are you?
Where we're both in real estate. We're both getting it in together. We're maybe pushing each other. How many sales you get, how many calls you make, like that. Like, yo, let's go out and maybe look at properties together. Dang, that's a love story. Okay, we'll get off that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. But every episode, I try to find out what's going on in that part of your life because that's a major part of your life.
Yeah.
It can either propel you or hurt you, which you've seen both sides of that. Where I'm in this relationship emotionally and it's helping me, it's keeping me motivated and inspired. But when it doesn't work out, it's like hurting me because it's almost like I don't want to do it by myself anymore and I don't want to, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But this is just a lesson you're learning early 20s. So thank God it's early 20s.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's some grown people still going through that.
Yeah.
I actually had somebody on the hot seat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Killing it. Now she's bouncing back now, but 300-something thousand a year down to nothing because of this one thing. This one person took her power.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's why, like, when I said I don't like to put that on people,
Yeah.
because I feel like I can control how I respond and I can control, like, what I do next.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good lesson. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So now we're back 80 something thousand this year, all
Mhm.
by yourself.
Yes.
Okay. And okay. And I want to understand, what do you think the issue is, the biggest issue? Or what do you need help with?
Um, so I don't do like any type of marketing.
Mhm.
Really, I just use my network to get the deals that I have. So I want to like break into a different type of market. Like I'm not really on social media. I don't know if that's like good or not because I don't feel like I necessarily need it
Yeah.
per se.
It's a distraction. You don't need it.
Okay. Yeah. So I just kind of like stick to what I know, but I want to like get outside of that. Like I kind of want to push myself to do more. I have like a number in mind that I like really want to hit.
What's the number?
360.
360.
Yeah.
When do you want to hit that number?
I don't know. I don't know when. But like
What about when you're 40? That's a good age. That's a good age to
I was
hit.
thinking like 30 maybe.
You weren't thinking anything.
No. Well, I was thinking
No, you weren't. You weren't thinking anything.
I didn't have.
I know. You know why you haven't hit how much? Three what?
360.
You know why you haven't hit the 360?
Mm-mm.
Because you haven't tried to hit 360. You said 360. You thought
Mm-hmm.
about 360, but you haven't realistically said, you know what? I can do that. Do you know that in the next 12 months, you can make $360,000? Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe it though.
So okay.
That's the problem. You don't believe it.
So my goal for next year was to do 200.
Okay.
And then maybe the year after to try to go for 360.
No, but you said you were thinking 30. 7 years from now, you'll hit 360. That's what you just told me.
Yeah.
You simply don't have any goals. And that 200 is a number that you're just throwing out there. It's not a target, doesn't feel like.
So no. So 200 was my goal this year.
Okay.
It was my goal before I found out I was pregnant. And then I was like, in the beginning of the year, I was like, I can still do it. And then I started to go through it and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna sit down for a second.
Okay.
But so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to go for it again this coming year.
When you say you're gonna go for it, what does that mean?
It means that I'm gonna like map it out based off of like what I've done before.
You was at that My First Millions conference, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah.
I was.
Wasn't that the most fire conference in the world?
It was so good, yeah.
Yes.
It was so good.
So when I started going through the numbers, that stuff resonated with you,
It
yes?
did, yeah. Like I forgot my notebook, but I was gonna bring it and show you like what I did for my numbers.
Yes.
So I had did like 200 for next year was my goal. And then that was like 16,000 a month. And if my average deal right now is around 8,000, that's only 2 deals a month.
It's just 2 deals.
But sometimes what happens is like getting the consistent leads to get the consistent deals, to get the consistent closings can be like a struggle. So that's what I feel like maybe just using my network isn't necessarily working consistently. So what can I do to get that consistency?
Got it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. I like it. So we need 2 deals. That's our focus. We need 2 deals every single month.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like that you've been doing 1 deal a month already. Because
On average, yeah.
what, like 12 this year, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And we did that just with our network.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you say just with our network, that means in your network, you're finding the deal or you're finding the buyer?
Both.
Okay.
Both. So to find the deals in my network, I usually just reach out to other agents. So I get a lot of like coming soon listings or like pocket listings. And then I present them to my existing buyers before they try to go list it. So I get a lot of houses like that.
Hold on. The number that you get it for is cheaper than the number that they're going to list it on the MLS?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
like they know they can get more if they list it on the MLS, but I just leverage my terms to get the deal. And if that's what they prefer, then they'll go for it.
Nice. So you
hmm
just take it to you. How many investors you got?
I have a pretty like large list right now, like 1,200 people.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. And I like built that up like while I was, my first year. I like,
Yeah.
that's because that's all I did was just talk to people.
Hmm.
Um,
Hey, ask them like, yo, instead of child support, let me get that list about you, player.
pretty much,
You know what I'm saying?
pretty
let me get that
much.
list, my boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Incredible. Okay, so which means, well, how
hmm
do we get the list in the beginning? How do we build up this 1,200 investor list?
So just like organically, just like calling people, really. So a lot of people on Facebook, I would just connect and reach out to people on Facebook. Um, there was like a lot of meetups I went to my first year, so I'd connect with people there, referrals, and just like investor sites, like Bigger Pockets,
Yeah.
Connected Investor.
You slow down on that stuff.
Yeah, I like stopped.
Listen, bro, I don't even have any answers for you.
What?
You need to just do exactly what you did without Bozo. Just do the same stuff you did in the beginning.
mm-hmm.
Do the same exact stuff
Mm-hmm.
with a specific target. Now, I think we can run through some numbers, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
whatever that activity looked like, or we have this list of 1,200 people.
Mm-hmm.
In 2025, we need to grow that list to how many?
Like double it.
2,400. So there needs to be a target.
Mm-hmm.
And in your list of investors, you need to ask them, do you know any other investors? Because investors know
Yeah,
investors, right?
for sure. Yeah.
How often do you reach out to your investors for other investors' contact?
Um, Not often. I might send like an email
It
out.
works. Do you know any of these investors personally?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, well, personally, do you mean like?
I mean, you've done a deal with them.
Okay, yeah.
You have your phone?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to text one of your investors and say, I got some properties coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always going to send you the deal first, but do you know any other investors? Because
That are
I have some really targets, some goals, and I'll make sure, I do referrals or something like that. It don't have to be. It could be $100, $200 or whatever. When
Mm-hmm.
their friend closes a deal, their first deal, because you don't want to have to track it long term.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know any, do you know any other investors? I want you to check one of them right there. Do you know any other investors that are investing? Because Atlanta's about to have a whole lot of. You do it in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of property that's going to come up.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to be in position for the World Cup.
Yeah.
So, do you know any other investors? I'll make sure I send you a deal first,
Okay.
but I will give you a referral.
Okay.
Just text. And I'd be curious as to what they come back with. What if every person refers you to 3? Or one person says, oh, me and my buddies, we going to lunch. We all invest, come out to lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's an event going on. There's an event going on. It's like, I don't want to say too much about it, but it's an event where investors get together and talk about their deals.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy who runs it owes me money, so I can't like promote him like that.
Okay.
But it's these rooms where
Mhm.
these people get together, and you are nice enough, kind enough,
Mhm.
pretty enough, sweet enough. You just have like a sweet, innocent spirit.
Mhm.
You have that, and I think people will want to help you.
Mhm.
But you got to hurry up because eventually you're going to look 40.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll probably be like 55 and look 40.
Yeah.
I'm 40 and I look 40. I look every I look every bit of this 40. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't try to cover it up. I look every bit of this 40. But you right now look like a young lady on her grind, and there's gonna be older women that are investors that say, yo, you remind me of me when I was on the other end of it.
Mhm.
Before I was acquiring all this stuff. I want to help you.
Okay.
And if you go on this mission of try to help X amount of investors buy X amount of millions of dollars worth of real estate before I'm 25.
Mm-hmm.
You go on some sort of campaigner like that? Oh my gosh, I won't want to help. First off, add me to the list.
Okay.
Okay.
For sure.
Why you look surprised? I don't look like I invest.
No, I've heard you before on some of your shows mention that you do.
So why you ain't say nothing?
Well, I didn't know like in what way you do.
What did you say? It's your job to find out.
That's true.
What did you say to me at the My First Millions conference?
I asked you a question about I think the mastermind program y'all are having.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know why you asked me that question?
Hmm.
Because you don't have a targeted number of investors you need to get on this list. If you was like, I need to go in this room, or by the end of this month, I need 20 investors, like 20 fresh. I met not just I just got their email. I connect with an investor. I need to do 20.
Yeah.
Your first question was like, yo, you invest in real estate?
Mm.
I would have 100% said yes. So one, this building, I own this building. I don't even got no mortgage on it. And I want to refinance, I guess, and pull some money out and invest in some other real estate. But this building's worth at least $1 million. Just looking at what's being sold right now in this area. So I got like $1 million in here. Look, man, I see y'all enjoying the episode, but entrepreneurship is tough, as you can see. But if you want to make more money, get more information, and really have more support, you need a community, okay? Morning Meetup is a community that I've started 6 years ago, where every single morning I'm talking to a group of entrepreneurs, giving them more information, giving them support, and teaching them how to make more money, how to grow their business, okay? We have a book club that you need to be a part of. We have meetups that you need to be a part of. The missing link is connection to not only a coach, but a community, okay? You don't have to join every single morning, okay? But if you wake up this morning, you know that we are there Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, okay? Join our book club. You don't have to speak. You could be quiet. You don't have to have your camera on, but the more you're on, you want people to see your face and connect with us, okay? The morning meetup will get you more money, more information, and more support this year, 2024, okay? So it's only $497 for the entire year. That's 250 calls with a community teaching you how to do this thing called entrepreneurship, okay? So if this interview resonates with you at any point and you say, yo, you know what? The way he's talking to him or the way he's talking to her, I need him to talk to me like that. Well, join us every single morning. And quiet as kept, most of the people that are on the hot seat come from the Morning Meetup community. You all get priority, all right? So go to themorningmeetup.com. Let's get back to the episode.
Wait, so you own like this portion or the?
Yes. No.
Okay.
I wish.
Okay.
Just this portion.
I was gonna say that's
so it's 3,750 square feet.
Okay. They're
selling 1,000 square feet down the street for, I want to say 300,000. And this is class A. So like, I mean, anyway, it's not important. But what I'm saying is I want to take out that 700,000, get a 700,000 on mortgage, take the 700 and roll that joint. But you wouldn't know it because you don't talk to me. And I don't look like your type. Is it the hat? Is it the t-shirts? Is it because I look 40?
No, you just seem so like far to reach, like.
You were in my face at the conference.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yes. And I honestly don't believe that even after this hot seat episode, without this exchange, I don't think you'd ask me.
After this episode, I will talk. I will for sure.
No, after this one. But I'm saying I don't think you would have. I don't think it would have been top of mind.
Yeah.
This looks like somebody I can get an assignment fee with.
Yeah.
I should represent 8,000. You should look at Donnie and say, "Ooh, that looked like 8,000." You know how many friends I got that all have money? And it's up to you to say, okay, we did this hot seat episode. Hey, David, do you know any other investors? And I would probably start like introducing you to people.
Okay, let's do it. Can I get your email?
No. No.
He texted me back, my investor.
What'd he say?
Let me see.
Oh, that's what I be talking. Ty, well, you see what I'm saying? People have so much. All right, let me see. Okay. Good morning. Do you have any investors that are also looking for properties? I would love to help both of you. I have a surplus of properties coming up this year. Good morning. I'm going to ask the people I know and see if anyone interested in getting some properties. That I will give you, some sort of commission. But you want to talk to them and say, yo, I'll give you a commission, but I'll send them to you first.
Okay.
So anything you decline, I'll send it to your friends. Because you want that person to feel like they're going to get first bid on the good stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then all you got to do is ask. So what if after you are done your work for the day, this is just another in your downtime. Hey, I sold that property. I think I got something coming up just like it. You might be interested. And they'll say, okay, sure, keep me posted. I also might have some stuff outside of what you're looking for. Do you know any other people that invest in commercial, or you know anybody that's only if one of your investors only invests in commercial, do you know anybody that invests in residential? Whatever is the opposite of what they invest in, try to get that list.
Look for that. Okay.
Absolutely. You about to get back to that old relationship you.
I am.
Yeah, that pre-baby you.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've been working on it these last couple months.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's outline the activity. So we want to do $200,000 next year. 2025,
yes.
$200K. And I believe with everything in me that you're going to hit this goal for sure. So 200,000. The average assignment fee is what, 8,000? You normally walk away from the closing table with about 8? Okay, let's divide.
So I make money on the assignment fees, but I also make money on commissions.
Okay.
Because I'm licensed. So.
Oh, so you get the fee from the wholesale. Okay. I'm selling this $30,000 house to somebody for $40,000. You get the $10,000. But also you're that person's realtor, so you get the 3% or the 6% or whatever?
3%.
Okay. If the other real estate agent is involved.
If they're offering, yeah. So that's usually if it's like a listed property. Some wholesalers don't recommend that you like wholesale listed properties, but I feel like I can offer credibility in that area.
Hold on. They list it for 40. You can still get it for 30 and sell it to the investor for 40? You can sell it for what it's listed for.
I can. Most of the times I don't, but I can. So usually that's what I've done most of this year. I would say like 80% of my deals were listed. So usually like I'll get a property, if it's listed for like $250, I can get it for like $220, make like 2 to 3% commission, and then I can wholesale it for like $230 and also make $10K.
That is so good. Okay, so let's say average you make about $10,000 each deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 200,000, we need 20. Which is how many per month?
Which is
a little less than 2.
Okay.
Let's go up to the math. Let's go with 2 a month.
2.
Okay, so we need 2 a month.
Yes.
I don't know if we have these numbers yet, but for all of this year, I want you to start to track your activity, because I think if we start to track the activity, we'll be able to see a direct correlation to reward versus work. Meaning, I spent 3 hours a day making these calls this month. And look, I got 2 deals. Well, next month, if you decide to go to brunch on a regular basis and hang out with your girls and do vacations, and you realize I didn't put in that much work, we didn't get any sales.
Yeah.
Which means we got to get back to the 3. So our work being tracked will start to give us some sort of ratio. And then we'll know exactly what we need to do to start getting X amount of acquisitions and sales.
Yeah, because I really want to like build my own team as well. So I've been licensed for 3 years now, and I can get a broker's license. I don't know if it's necessary, but maybe I can like create that structure and maybe even go for more than 360. So
you're gonna make millions.
Yes.
And the only reason you're gonna make 200 next year is because you want to make 200 next year. If you set out to make 360 next year, you make 360 next year. You can accelerate this thing. You could do it 7 years early.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know what I'm missing because there's wholesalers out here literally doing $1 million.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what am I missing? Like, what's,
Me and Donnie, and
yeah.
being in an environment and getting
Mm-hmm.
coaching and
Yeah.
having someone talk to you like this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the difference in the feeling that you feel right now? And I'm not inside your body, but I
Mm-hmm.
know something inside is like boiling right now. You're like, I am
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
And it's not the 1, 2, 3 steps that I give people all the time. And it's not also, okay, if you do this, then you do this. It's really having this conversation that allows you to use the power that's already inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
You need these kind of conversations every single day,
I agree.
not arguments.
So I think I was telling Kay, like, I have trust issues when it comes to like groups and things like that. Cause I've been watching you for like 2 years, 3 years, and you've been promoting the morning meetup. But I'm like, I'm always on the fence of the morning meetup. And then when y'all presented the mastermind, I'm like always on the fence. So, and there's other people that like you guys work with or appear to work with. That I'm also like, oh, that would be dope to work with them. But I'm just like always on the fence. So I don't know.
You know, the morning meetups only like $500 for the year.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know, being in a morning meetup, you can actually come be live. You can get to live recordings, and I feel somewhat obligated to help you out. You gotta stop being so close-handed with money.
Mm-hmm.
You only want to receive money, but you don't want to release it. You don't want to invest in yourself. And that's a problem because the number is so big. So $500 a year, it's like, oh my gosh, $500 is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But that shouldn't be a lot of money for you.
Yeah, no.
It's to take a shot. Bro, I take a chance all the time. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. But I'm going to take that shot. Because the amount of money that's going out, it's not big anymore. Okay, let me put it this way. You sign up for the morning meetup, $500. You're going to realize, oh, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to talk to David. He might put me in touch with an investor. Maybe being in the morning meetup, I find an investor and they want to invest, or they lead me somewhere, or just the motivation to get one extra deal pays for itself for the next 20 years. But what if you invest the $500 for the year and it doesn't work? Well, you realize that, oh wow, the $500 didn't change my lifestyle any. I didn't go homeless because I invested $500 and you just go get some more money. And then you start investing more because the last time it didn't kill you. You invest $1,000, and then $5,000, and then $10,000, and you'll start investing more and more because that information. If I would have charged you $1,000 to come here, you wouldn't have did it.
Probably not.
I know. Knowing what you know now, the extra bit of this conversation, do you think it'll help you make one more deal next year?
For sure.
Which is $10,000. So the fear of you investing $1,000 to be in a hot seat would cost you at least 10. I think it's going to be hundreds of thousands from this conversation. And you're blessed because I don't charge people to be on this hot seat. But you would have missed that opportunity.
Yeah.
And look at all the opportunities we're missing because you want to be so close-fisted with the money. You don't want to invest in yourself. You just want to get it. You can't do it that way.
I don't know if, so, okay, I used to be like that. Like I bought like my first year, I bought a few different like courses and I feel like I paid pretty good money to like do things like that. But I think it just didn't meet my expectations.
Yeah. But look what happened when you stopped doing it.
Yeah.
It's not always the exchange. It's not, okay, I invested and I got this back. If I didn't get it back, it was a bad investment. That's not it.
Yeah.
The free-flowing process of releasing money and getting it back, releasing money, getting it back. That's where the magic is. It's not what you get for the money. It's you having the mindset of an investor. When you begin to be an investor, you'll attract a lot more investors because you know the value of putting money out.
Yeah.
And you'll start talking to them with a different type of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You've sold some people some property and it was a bad investment.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But most of the people who make millions, they don't say, I'm not investing in real estate. Real estate's a scam. They don't say that. I need another one.
Mm-hmm.
And I need another one.
That's true.
And I need another one. You understand?
I do.
Let the money go. Not all of it. Not all of it. Be smart with your investment. I mean, you need some sort of specific outcomes. And maybe before you invest, you say, hey, Dave, is the morning meetup good for me? Like, this is my situation. I'll talk to you and I'll tell you most of the time, if you're in your situation, it's right for you.
Okay.
But if you're saying, hey, is it going to help me make $1 million? I say, I don't talk to like multimillionaires and try to get them in the morning meetup. It's people like you have a little bit of struggle, confusion, 85,000, 100,000. You want to make a few 100,000. You need a network of people. Perfect. That was my morning meetup commercial.
You still doing the $1? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Bruh. She was serious. You know what? Sign up for the morning meetup right now. I want you to go to the morning meetup right now, and I want you to sign up for the whole year. No, I want you to do it right now. I want you to sign up for the whole year.
Okay.
And I'm telling you to do this not because I need your $500.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to feel what it feels like to invest some money and it be okay.
Well, I have.
Sign up for the morning meetup. Do you have $500?
Mm-hmm.
Sign up.
Okay.
Right now. And we'll just wait. And I think you could do Apple Pay. So
is it on your link?
Just go to themorningmeetup.com. It should be, yes, it's on there for sure. Go to themorningmeetup.com.
Oh, okay, I see. Looks
like this hot seat did cost you $500.
It says for free.
Oh yeah, but it ain't. Go ahead, click it. I ain't changed the link in a minute. So, and I think Tybo in the edit is going to put The Morning Meetup on the screen, right? This is exciting. Are you nervous?
Okay. Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good.
Really? You're not nervous?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
For what?
Mission accomplished. For what? Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I'm good.
That was my whole goal.
I was, but I'm good now.
Yeah. Yo, you are going to make millions.
I truly believe I will.
Oh my gosh.
I believe so.
And as you finish enrolling for the morning meetup, and I'll see you tomorrow. That's a really cool program too. And every Thursday we do Q&A. Mm-hmm. And you live around here in this area?
I live like 20 minutes from here.
Okay, yeah. You could pull up to the studio all the time. What's your Instagram? Because I'm about to put it in.
Monet.Mariana.
So I'm gonna bring you on to Social Proof, and we're gonna do something. We're gonna promote your real estate business.
On the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. If you decide for morning meetup, it'd be a no-go.
No,
Look
I'm
at your investment.
Right now.
Your investment is paid off already.
No, I've been wanting to do it anyways. My mom was telling me to do it.
Mm-hmm. See? Hold on, is your mom in the morning meetup?
No.
How's she hypocritical, ain't it?
Yeah, she is, but we were like, oh, we're gonna get one together and just share the account. But I told her, I was like, just get one.
Hold on. She's telling you to sign up. She's not signed up. You're telling her to get one. You ain't signed up. Neither one of y'all are in the morning meetup telling each other y'all should be in the morning meetup.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. But I mean, she really likes you guys like a lot.
And we like her too. Yeah. You can actually bring her next. So Wednesday.
She lives in North Carolina.
Oh, does she? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, are you free Wednesday?
Yes.
At 10 o'clock, we'll be here. We're gonna we'll introduce you to Donnie, and you'll be able to. We're gonna promote your real estate business.
Oh, perfect. I appreciate it.
I'm so happy for her. Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in. It's
Wow,
processing.
congratulations. Can we give a round of applause, y'all, in the studio? Okay,
Thank
grab the
you.
mic, grab the mic.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, I see it. Monet Brown, welcome to the morning meetup. Wow. What are you doing?
I'm putting my lip gloss on.
Oh, oh my gosh. You are officially my little sister. I like it. You are going to win. All right, cool. So I think it's important to create content. Now, if only thing is, I don't want to lead you into social media and you can't handle it and you start getting distracted and everything you see reminds you of him.
No. No.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Okay. So let's just be mindful that social media is a tool and it's not a toy. It's not something to just play with and navigate and scroll and be entertained. This is a tool for you. Now, let me look at your Instagram real quick. Let me see. Shouts out to Millie Merch. I'm wearing this shirt right now. All right, let me see. I'm going to do it on my other phone.
I keep my notifications turned off.
That's good.
On all
That's
social media.
Give me your Instagram one more time.
Monet.Mariana.
Monet.Mariana. Okay, cool. I source off-market properties for investors. Mother, plant-based. Oh, you're a vegan? Good for you. Okay, last one was 4 days ago. The family got a little bigger. Got your dog and your baby. Oh,
My
so
Christmas
cute.
photos.
Okay, beautiful. Probably got a beautiful hairline. Golly. That baby got a hairline, you hear me? Okay. You're at a gala. Okay. And before that, you were at a conference. And before that,
Was that a conference?
there was a picture of you and your baby. Oh, and finally, we get a picture about real estate.
Well, let me see.
And then before that, it's your baby, grabbing your baby's toes. And then I see a picture of you playing volleyball. And then you're apparently walking up Stone Mountain. And then, oh, a post finally about real estate.
Real estate. Yeah, so all of that was while I was at
Instagram
the
is not the place for baby pictures and volleyball and pumpkin pictures, pumpkin patches. And I'm cool if you're weaving this stuff in there, but what's your main purpose of being on social media?
To promote.
Yes.
Okay.
In a very you way. If you want to have your baby and you're still pointing at the house and you got the baby and you're pointing at the house and your caption says something like, I don't know if he understands it just yet, but subconsciously he's walking through real estate. Once he's a real estate developer at 17, 18 years old, it's because he was actually learning at 6 months or something like that, where we're incorporating the baby. Or I'm with my son and we're in a house and he has no idea 18 years from today, he's gonna, he'll have $500,000 worth of equity in here. You understand?
I do.
Everything points towards this thing. Everything. Even when I post a picture of like my wife or my family, I'm posting it to show the human side so that people think I'm all business.
Okay.
But that post is going to be surrounded around business because I want to be relatable. So I don't want to be business. I still have to show who I am. But you're not going to see the joke memes on social media or just something randomly to entertain my audience. I don't do that. Unless it has something to do with them looking at me as the coach that they can trust.
So I think that's what I have trouble with because I don't really know how to like.
You're lying to me.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna prove that you're lying to me.
Okay.
I need you to make a post today, okay? And I want you to make this post, but I want the post to show a little bit of personality and show that you know how to find the right investment property. What post would you make?
I don't know. I'd
I'll
probably
take any
just
answer, but I don't know.
maybe just like, I don't know, I can like post the properties I have available or like pitch it like I would to my investor.
What do you mean?
So like whenever I contract a property, I like will call the investors and pitch it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And like tell them the numbers, tell them why it's a good deal.
Hold on, you're saying you're going to record yourself making a call?
I can do that. Or just like talking to the camera like I'm talking to my investor.
Hold on, I thought you said you didn't know how to do that.
Do what?
You said you didn't know how to make a post about you being knowledgeable about investing.
I guess I'm thinking like, I don't know how to make it like content. Like I can do what I already do on the daily, but I don't know how to like necessarily turn that into content.
You know how to turn the phone on, or
I know how to turn the phone on.
you know
But
how to
you know you
record a
got like
video?
editing. Yeah. I mean, I could probably like,
What is content for you? Maybe we have two different definitions of content.
I think I see content as like something that's like appealing to the audience, like something someone would actually want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're saying you don't know anything people want to watch? But you told me, you said you could talk to the camera about this investment property that you have and these numbers. Are you saying that nobody wants to see that?
I think I don't know if anyone really would want to.
Okay. Oh, so it's not that you don't know how to create content. You're just unsure if people are going to like it or not.
Yeah.
See, I told you it was lying.
Okay.
Because she knows how to create content, right? She knows how to deliver. Like, she knows how to turn the camera on and she knows what to say in the camera, right? We're all following that. Her biggest concern is are people gonna like it or not? And we won't know if people are gonna like it or not until what?
Until we put it out there. Yeah. Okay.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you some though. This is like bonus stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to set up your phone. You got this property. Say, hey family, I got this house and I'm about to start pitching it to investors. Let's see what happens. And I want you to put it on speakerphone, cover their name, and you're gonna say, hey, what's up, y'all? However you pitch it, I got this property. This is how much it costs. This is the ARV. This is what's going on in the neighborhood. It's gonna be a really, really hot property. It's going up on the MLS tomorrow. But I want to give you the heads up. What are your thoughts? And you record their answer. And you might have some people saying, oh, I don't know if I like that area. Da, da, da. You have some people saying, yo, send it over right now. I was actually looking for something like this. How fast can we close?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's generally how the conversations go.
You think people want to hear that?
I don't know. Do they?
We about to find out.
Yeah.
Bailey?
Yeah.
You're just scared. Stop being scared. Scared to invest. You're scared to create content. You're just scared. Stop being scared.
I'm very hesitant. I am.
Of what? What's the worst that happens if you put out a video that people don't like?
I guess nothing, but maybe it would feel like a waste of time or like my efforts could be.
Is it a waste of time?
I mean, isn't that what you create content for? Like for other people? So if they don't like it, then...
You create content for yourself.
Okay.
And I say that saying you create content now so that you can become a content creator. Not everybody needs to create content for likes and views. Some people need to create content to be able to structure their ideas in a way where I can deliver it in a palatable way that people are going to like. But imagine you did these videos. The video that I'm just saying, you have a picture in your head of how it's going to go. first one's going to be terrible. But imagine you do that every single day. In 6 months from today, you will be the sauciest. It's going to be so dope. You're going to start giving the camera little looks like, you're going to like it. Ah. You'll start throwing your personality in there because you're no longer afraid of it. I podcast because one, I want to give information. I want to give inspiration and motivation, all that kind of stuff. But the biggest result for me was my ability to communicate. Imagine having to run a podcast where I'm having an hour-long conversation every single week.
Yeah.
For 5 years. You can imagine.
That's what I like about your podcast though, is that like you ask questions that like a lot of people don't ask. Or like you definitely are like thinking about your audience versus like other podcasts I watch, it feels very scripted. Even like, you know, like entrepreneurs like that may be similar to kind of what you do. It's like, you know, I just stopped watching.
Yeah. How do you think I got here though? Do you think it was like my first podcast? I was just like,
no.
Let's just start.
Okay. I can do that.
You can do it, but are you going to do it?
Okay, so I think maybe there's another side of like the consistency. Like I don't want to start and then stop.
Well, don't stop.
But life, you know, life sometimes happens.
Like what?
And you just, I don't know, like some days
what in your life would stop you from setting up a phone and recording you talking to an investor? What would stand in the way of that? Other than you just not wanting to do it?
Maybe just like, there's just too much going on.
Like what?
In the day, like, I don't know, some days you're just not even thinking or you forget because you're in the middle of it or like, you can't just.
Good.
Yeah.
How do we combat against that?
If
we know the issue is, I'm just not thinking about it. How do we start to think about it?
Like, make it a habit?
Yes. How do we make it a habit?
Just keep doing it?
Just keep doing it. How do we keep doing it?
I don't know.
I'll take any answer, but I don't know.
Like reminders.
Oh my gosh. No. Okay. Break down this reminders thing. What do you mean?
Reminders, I don't know, maybe like you could put Post-it notes around the house. Or like, you know, phone reminders. I don't know.
I wish you knew how brilliant you are, and I wish you knew how many answers you have in your head, because I didn't even give you any answers. But when you start to think long enough, you start coming up with answers. That brain of yours starts activating.
Yeah.
That's most of my coaching style, if I'm being honest. It's not me telling you what to do. My job as a coach is to unlock the brilliance that you have in you already. That's why I'm not telling you, set a reminder, put it in your schedule, make a little agenda for the day. I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah.
But if I ask you enough questions, you are smart enough to say, maybe I'll just set a reminder. Maybe I'll start mapping out my daily routine, where the first thing I do is this, every day from 3 to 4, that's my call time. But in my call time, I'm creating content.
Yeah.
So I'm doing 2 things. I'm getting the calls in, but also I'm creating content for the day or for the week. But if you sit with that brain of yours long enough, you'll start coming up with answers. And that's the biggest problem. You don't sit with your own thoughts and try to figure it out. And we use words like, I don't know. I hate I don't know, because you do.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I do. No,
Okay.
I feel like you just gave me like a you know, like a path for my brain to go down
Yes.
a little bit. Yeah.
That's $500 you ever invested, ain't it?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay. All right. So real quick, I want to give you a couple things. We're going to start creating content. I want you to create a few buckets of things you can do. Like one is either, one bucket might be real estate facts. You can just go on Twitter or Threads, type it up, screenshot, post it. What's going on in the real estate market today? You can go to ChatGPT and type in what are some of the most what's happening in the Atlanta real estate market today and why should people buy now? And ChatGPT searches the internet, finds some good answers. You take your own information, put your own spin on it, and you post that. Maybe that's one a day. Another bucket is you're going to call these investors on speaker.
Okay.
Cover the name. You don't want them to see the name, but you're going to cover anything like important or something like personal. You just cut it out the edit. You just chop that out. You can use CapCut to edit your videos.
Oh, CapCut.
But we're going to post on a regular basis. We're going to set a target of 3 closings every single month.
Okay.
And the 3 closings every single month will be based on a certain amount of activity. And I don't know what that activity means for you. How many calls do we have to make a day? How many times? I don't know if I know you don't drive around and look at houses. Maybe that's a part of your content where, okay, I'm driving around this neighborhood. Oh, I see something. Oh, the grass isn't cut. The mailbox is full. I know what that means. It's abandoned. Somebody owns it. It might be a headache. So I'm gonna record this process of me reaching out to the person, sending them an email. Like, we'll just start creating this content, okay?
Okay.
All right. And then come to the morning.
I have a house if you want to buy. I have one.
Give me the numbers.
I think you might like.
What's the numbers?
It's in Roswell. I'm not going to put the address out.
I don't need the address. Give me numbers.
Let me pull it up.
How much equity is it in? Do I have to fix it up?
You do, but the comps are really good. Like,
okay, what's the numbers?
The comps are like the same exact house.
How much you want for it though?
Right down the street. So we're asking $370. Hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, we're asking $370. The ARV is $550. These are the comps. You want to see the photos?
Yeah, I'm seeing them. $370, $550. Oh, so it's about $180,000 in it. How much I got to put into it?
We think 70. We don't always give the rehab number though because people do different things. Okay. This is the house.
I don't like it.
What do you mean? It's in a really good area.
I know. I don't like the wooded look.
But if I showed you the comps though, you can see what it can become. For
sure. I'm not that experienced in fix and flips though. Last fix and flip I did on my own. I lost a bunch of money.
Yeah.
You do commercial?
I don't do like warehouses or anything, but I'll do like multifamily.
I got you.
Some people consider that.
I like commercial. I don't like this one. And I'm not just a super investor like that. So I might, just this one I don't like.
Okay.
But
that's okay.
Send me some stuff though.
Okay.
Just keep sending me stuff.
So I can get your email?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you get my email, okay? And I'll give it to you after this episode, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good conversation, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Good. You're not gonna like the clips that I put out, but
okay.
Remember the moment, how helpful this was, okay?
For sure.
All right. You keep it up, all right?
Thank you.
Good job.
I feel great. I feel very motivated, actually. I'm a little nervous to like create the content, but I'm gonna just do it and not think about it. So I'm afraid to invest and let go of money. So I need to work on that, figure out why. Creating content isn't about like other people. It's more so for myself. I'm gonna start calling my buyers to start like doubling my list. I feel like I really need to do that. I feel like that's gonna make a really big difference. My personal life, I had a feeling watching the other episodes, he may go there, he may have gone there. But I mean, at the end of the day, like that's just life. You know, like life happens. I wasn't really trying to go in too deep into it. So I don't think we really did, which is good. I feel like that's what I needed actually, because I was so on the fence about it for so long. So I feel good about it. I'm excited about it. I mean, I'm gonna like get the most out of it. So it sure does. It feels good to invest in myself. Absolutely.